Welcome to my second episode at home with John. Today I'm going to talk about another invasive plant that has an interesting story. For many years I'm in charge of the garden area. They call it the plant shop at the children's fair. It's held in New Ipswich, and people donate plants, and we sell them for the church for charity. One year, somebody brought something called Japanese Butterbur, and they were just kind of wilted leaves and some weird-looking roots. And I planted it way up in the back, and it had these large leaves would grow on it. It spread. It was kind of okay, you know. It was an interesting plant, and I found out that it had strange flowers on it. And I thought that might be fun to grow in what used to be the cellar hole of our old house, which is behind me here. If you can see, and I'll show you later, it produces these leaves that are absolutely enormous. Let's see how big they are. The size of these things. I mean, you could wear it as a hat. You could wear it like a rain hat, you know. So there's a lot of good, you know, it's an interesting plant. And I found out that it comes up with a flower head, and I'll probably show a little insert into this picture showing what the flower head looks like. One way to describe it is sort of like a cauliflower, and has blossoms on it. It pops up right through the snow, and then then it kind of all gets all crummy, and then later on the roots come up. The problem with this stuff, it sends underground roots, so it pops up at the weirdest place. But it's not, but you know, this area was really messy anyway. I really didn't mind it, but it really took off. I'll take a tour of it later on. And so occasionally I have to go, when I can't stop, it's creeping into over here, but I just mow through the area. It cuts down pretty easy. It doesn't have spines on it. And it doesn't, not allergic to it, and as I said, it's edible, but I think the thing's called fuki, and I'll put a link about some of the plant itself in the bottom. So I wouldn't recommend growing it unless you want to have a jungle, and it's had really a tropical look to it, doesn't it? And one other thing before we take our little tour and walk around, one of the things I haven't taken care of is a broken screen door. So it's like half jar, half opened. Well, just as I was coming down there, a chipmunk decided it would come into the house. And before I lost my cat, that might have been okay. The cat would have got it, and you know, could have rescued it probably. The cat probably wouldn't have killed it. But now there's a chipmunk in my house. So I have a broken screen door and a chipmunk. So these are many of the things I should be taking care of instead of making this video. And so let's take our tour. I want to get a sense of how far this has gone over the years. It's not a nest there. It's like a white-faced wasp. Better check that out. Those things are nasty. I was thinking how much fun this would be for a kid to crawl underneath. And you go plowing right through it, you know. Then you're in the jungles. Let's try that. See what that's like. Yeah. Whoa. Take a look under there, see what it looks like underneath. Get this picture here. Stems in there. Look at all that, huh? Oh man, that's cool. Place to play. You gotta grow this stuff. Oh, now here's something else while we're here. Another invasive. Somebody gave me this ornamental grass. This stuff right here. See this? This stuff goes about 5 feet tall and spreads. And part of the reason I grew this Butterbur was to choke out this stuff, which it sort of did, but now I got both. So there's Butterbur. I'll show you a little bit more of this grass growing on the hill. Just stay tuned. Well, here you go. The ornamental grass is spread from where originally it was over down in the pit. And now it's in the lawn. And now I will mow this when I get a chance. But you can see that it wants to take over the world. Here's a good shot. Looking down through one invasive to another invasive. Oh, and to the left, that's firebush, this stuff, euonymus. This stuff you can't stop either. Another invasive. So we've got invasive, invasive, invasive. Oh, here's another one, barberry, invasive. Get hurt when you try to pull this up. And then our old friend from episode 1, the Multiflora. So there you got it. That's enough now. Let's see if we can go find the chipmunk. If I find it, I'll put that on the video too. I got him. Now I'm going to try to free him, which I'm sure he'd be very happy to escape. Go on the other side. There you go. This was worth getting. I could fix the door, but as long as I have the trap, it's okay.